All right, join us now on Inside TBT from Heard That, Jon Elmore, who's back for another season. High expectations. Jon, welcome back to the show.
Let's go, man. It's good to be back. Fired up for the TBT, man.
You being back. Go ahead, Joey. You kick this one off.
I was just gonna say, do you still go by Jon or do you go by Ott's brother?
A little bit of both, man. You know, it's hard, anything TBT related, to stay out of his shadow. But I prefer Jon, but Ott's brother's all right here.
So I got to tell you, right off the bat, I'm going to hit you with a big one. We put out our top 10 players currently on rosters today, and we had you as an honorable mention there at number 11. What do you think about that? Do you hate us, or do you know that we're just motivating you?
It's motivation, man. I saw that Ja'Cory wasn't on there, which I think y'all are tripping. Coakley wasn't on there. I think y'all are tripping. I wasn't on there. But, you know, we're fired up, man. That's what makes it special. You know, we're underrated until the game starts. But then once that ball's tipped off, you see who has what. And I think that's where we show what we can do.
As much as we wanted to do 1A, Jon Elmore, 1B, Ott Elmore, 2, Coakley, 3, Williams, so on and so forth. You know, we had to kind of be fair to all the players and teams that are out there right now. So, no, hopefully you guys aren't taking any offense, and like we said, you're taking it as motivation, because we're trying to fire you guys up to get all the way to Dayton.
Straight motivation. I saw Ott wasn't on the list, so I know you were just poking the bear, trying to get him fired up. So he was working out the other day, man. You won't believe it. He looks sharp.
Well, that's great to hear. As I'm sure you know, that list was near impossible for us to make just because there are so many great players, great new players, great old players in the TBT this year. Has there been anybody that's caught your eye as a guy that you're like, dang, like I would love to run into that dude?
I mean, some of these teams, like you're seeing EuroLeague guys announced, former NBA guys. It's just part of what makes the tournament special. Is you're not running into a whole lot of average Joes. And every day there's a new guy announced, and we're still finalizing our roster. So we're keeping that a secret. But it's exciting, man. Get to go. I mean, we went up against Joe Johnson last year. That wasn't very fun for us. But, you know, that's what makes the tournament special.
Yeah, you guys had such a – and Joey and I kind of talk about it every day, which means I can't even imagine how much you talk about it, you and Ott and your family and friends and everything. We talk about the run last year, and obviously caught the eye of some teams, players, and you have the luxury where, you know, you're a Marshall alumni team, but then you can kind of turn the page and be like, actually, we're going to get this guy from Texas Tech, or actually we're going to get – eventually we will see the final roster. What I'm curious about – and I know you took over as GM, who are some guys that turned you down that now you're like, we got to beat those guys if they're on another team or they're making a mistake? Because we'll eventually see the final roster. I'm curious who is not playing with you.
You know, like you said, it's tough because we're an alumni-based team. But we branch out and we kind of use the transfer portal, as Ott likes to say. Also, I got a bone to pick with him, and he kind of threw me to the fire this year. First-year GM, heard that. It was trending on ESPN, Twitter. And now a lot of people want to play, but you have limited roster spots. We do like to keep our Marshall base. So I think we have 5 or 6 guys so far out of the 10. So maybe we add more. I don't know yet. But a lot of guys want to play. A couple guys have turned us down to go to other teams. So they're definitely on our hit list if we run up against them. Double teams, full court traps, Patrick Beverly.
Say their names. Say their
names.
No,
I can't do
their
that.
names.
I can't do that, man. There's GM ethics. And I'm up here with that standard, man.
How about a guy who maybe, you know, obviously you're not going to give us any scoop because, as you should, you don't need to give us a scoop about the guys that you're waiting to announce, but maybe what if there's a guy that's maybe a year, 2 years away? He's like, you know, how people go coming out of high school, they got their reach schools that they applied to. They know they're not going to get in, but they got to apply and hope for the best. Any guys like that maybe are on your radar for the future?
Ooh, there's a couple NBA guys that are on the back ends of their careers that we are working on. Those are transfer portal guys. No guarantees yet, but maybe down the road we'll be bringing in some NBA talent, but that's on the DL for now. No names. They're still under contract.
So we heard a rumor a few weeks ago, and it actually wasn't a rumor because Ott confirmed it and John Flowers confirmed it. Rumor that you were recruited by Best Virginia. Can you walk us through what that was like? Was that pre-heard that, or was that after your performance last year? Because there's a big difference depending on when that recruitment took place.
That was when Heard That was developing. John Flowers reached out, talking about kind of a spot shooter role and immediate turnoffs, because I'm a playmaker, man. I need my touches, need some pick and roll action, some get up and down transition. And I feel like he kind of like tried to limit me a little bit. He was tweeting at us today talking about people are hitting him up wanting to play with them versus Heard That. And we've actually had some West Virginia players contact us about playing for Heard That. So, I mean, if it was getting a little bit petty on their end, but we're not going to stoop to that level. But just know there have been screenshots of messages where West Virginia players wanted to play with Heard That. But that's another story for another day. We're not going to get into that.
What's funny about John Flowers is I know he was kind of probably just chilling at home, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to fire things up right now because why not? That's why he said – because when it was him and Ott, we thought Ott was going to be like taking the low road and John was going to be like, no, I'm taking the high road. Heard That's a great team. It'd be an honor. But they were going back and forth. So I know that John was kind of just adding fuel to the fire today. But I do think, and Joey will agree, maybe the biggest storyline right now, because there's still a lot that can develop, is will you guys play Best Virginia and what will the result be? So let's say all the confirmed players are on the court. Who's winning that game right now?
Ooh, I'm going to go Heard That 91, Best Virginia 84. Right. I'm going us by 7. It's going to be a good game. They may lead a little bit, but we're going to hit a run towards the end.
Can you give us a little analysis? Well, why do you guys match up well against them? What do they not do so well? Who are you going to personally attack on offense? Give us a little rundown of the matchup.
Ooh. They're a physical defending team. The Huggins style of play, press Virginia, athletic, offensive rebound, pick you up full court, traps, etc. But we have good guard play. I think we match up well with them. We're still adding our couple pieces, so I can't get too detailed with it. But we score the ball at a high caliber. So I think that plays to our advantage. And we're going at John Flowers. We're putting him in the pick and roll all day long.
I like it. I love the just consistent trash talk that's coming from the Elmore brothers at all times of the day. Ott thrown out on the team account, the money team, Heard That Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. We may or may not have been the creators of that meme and sent it to Ott. But so we're definitely not adding to the drama. But outside of, getting on the court and actually getting to play, do you think the TBT drama is what makes it so special?
I think so, man. A lot of those dudes at West Virginia, we're all cool with. We work out during the summer. We play pickup together, go out. Have a good time. So it's just the basketball trash talk competitiveness that the TBT really brings out. And I think that's what makes it special is you have these rivalries in the middle of the summer playing for a lot of money on ESPN. I don't think you can beat that.
Let's shift to the bigger picture of TBT, and obviously your guys' goal is to win it all, which that's everybody's goal. What are some teams not in your bracket, so teams that you could only play in Dayton? What are some teams that either you see them and you go, yep, that's a formidable opponent. I think they have a great chance to get to Dayton, or just a team that you personally would like to run up against? Who's impressed you I guess what I'm getting after. Who's impressed you?
It's tough because not everybody's released their full roster. You see Mike Dahm back with Illinois. Mike Dahm is an incredible player, top level scorer. But then Carmen's crew's gotten younger, man. That's exciting to see because they had an early exit last year, but they're a former champion. I want to see Marquette, man. I hope Diener plays again. I ran into him in Italy last year, so I think they're going to be loaded again.
They've been very, very quiet. So I don't know if they're just going to be like, hey, we're back with all the same guys, or if they're all of a sudden going to be like, hey, Jimmy Butler's retiring from the NBA. He's coming to play with us. But I think
under wraps.
we might get something big here from them soon. And if they come back with the same team, or, I mean, no one wants to see them come back with even more additions. They're a dangerous team. So I like that you said – I like that you're not like, man, we don't want to run into these guys. Like, I like that you want to play the best. The fact that you said the Marquette team, the Golden Eagles, that proves what Heard That is all about.
Yep.
Put your construction hat on and go come back down 15 to the money team, win. My Jon Elmore question of the day: would you rather assist the Elam ending game winner, or hit the Elam ending game winner? And I'm gonna add a little twist to it. The pass is coming from Ott. The pass is to Ott. So either way, it's you and Ott.
Ott's not in at the end of the game. You know that.
Oh,
yeah, he
Ott's
is.
not in at the end of the game.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Love
there's
the guy.
There's foul trouble. There's foul trouble, and despite his 7-foul NCAA tournament game, he's got a couple fouls left in this hypothetical one.
Ooh, I want the pass from Ott. I want the pass from Ott because if I throw Ott the ball and he makes the shot, I'll never hear the end of it. And if I hit it, like I might tease him about it, but like we'll stop talking about it. But if I pass it to him, like every Y League game for the rest of our lives. Pre-game, I'm going to hear, you remember what happens when you throw me the ball in the Elam inning. So, like, I got to get the pass from Ott.
Not only that, but, I mean, on our end, we'd have content for the rest of our lives if Jon Elmore hits a game-winning shot. And honest to God, like, it would be overwhelming. Like, I would not like that. It would get old so fast. Like, we need him to be the lovable guy, not an actually great player with a great play. Like, that doesn't play as well.
That's not as attractive.
My follow-up question, and it's just a spin-off. If you're an NBA GM and you have the first pick of the draft, and it's the draft of all the players that are currently in the NBA, with the Elam ending in mind, who are you taking to take that last shot?
Ooh. So we're talking current NBA players. Who am I taking to hit the Elam ending?
Yeah.
I'm going Dame Lillard. It's Dame time, man. Like,
great pick.
Steph's probably my favorite player, but like crunch time, I think you got to go Dame. Like time and time again, the dude has just shown up.
Not to toot my own horn, but when the TBT tweeted out, who's going to make the Elam Ender? If you get it right, you win TBT merch. I was the first guy that sent in a little Dame Lillard gift. He's hitting that all day long. And he hit it, and I should have just bet my life savings on it, but there were no props for it that night. But, yeah, I'm with you, man. Dame Lillard all day, every day. Not only is he hitting big shots, but, like, just a dude you want the ball in his hands. Like, he's just a stud at the end of the game. So I agree wholeheartedly. And Andrew's going to say, like, LeBron or something, and that's the easiest cop-out answer ever.
No, I actually I said Zion because if he gets the ball near the rim, he scores.
He's getting to the rim. He's finishing at the rim.
Yeah, so – Dame is like the flashy flair, put on the bright lights, but Zion kind of embodies Heard That. If you're ever looking for another guy and he's out of the league, he's going to get you a bucket no matter what. He's a Heard That guy. Joey,
if he drops, we'll look at him.
Joey, you know how we got to wrap this up with John, right?
Yeah, same way we do with everything. John, you've been in this seat before. You know how this all works. We're going to spin it on you. Just like Ott came out of left field and made you the GM, we're going to come out of right field, and we're going to make you the host of this podcast. So feel free to fire away with any questions you have for us.
Hold on, fellas. Man, let's go.
Whoa!
Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Yeah, come on. Yes, sir.
Oh.
All right, I'm ready.
Hold on, you gotta You gotta put it up. So I want to take a picture.
Come on. Heard that, baby.
Joey, smile so we can throw this on Twitter. John, do it again. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, perfect. That's gonna be in the episode too. Live photography session.
Let's go, man.
Wow. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I'm so fired up.
Come on, man. I'm gonna wake the baby up. I gotta relax.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, we asked you to ask us questions.
Okay. I'm TBT, inside the TBT host, Jon Elmore, coming to you live from Charleston, West Virginia. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm going to go with the easy one first, and then we're going to step the game up. Right now, who are you picking to win the TBT 2021?
You want my honest answer?
Yeah, I don't want your heard that bias. I want your honest answer.
Sideline Cancer. They got a good little roster. They got a good little roster. They play great as a team. Clearly, they're really, really good. They almost won it last year. And, because they're not an alumni team, you know that they're going to get some freaking mega star, to join their team because they were so close last year. I just think that, as it stands right now on May 11th, right? It's May 11th when we're recording this. I think Sideline Cancer's got a nice little leg up because they've been there, but they haven't won. It's like the whole redemption story. Same thing Marquette went through.
We've kind of been saying House of Pain for a little while, but now we see the full Sideline Cancer roster kind of starting to take shape. And the House of Pain, you're getting Mike Dom and Andres Feliz, and those are like the locks for now. So it's hard for us to stay. It's hard for me at least to stay with that House of Pain prediction. But I'm with Joey with Sideline Cancer, and Marcus Keene is just ready for blood this year. He is going to be we have been saying that we want a Sideline Cancer heard that matchup so badly this year. Got to make it happen. How about in the first round? No.
Ooh. I don't know if we want to see each other first round. That's like that's a ladder round matchup.
I know. I'm just kidding. That would not be. I mean, it would be so fun, but it would suck.
Only for us, not for you guys.
Okay. Question number 2. Let's see. Overseas elite. What are we thinking about them this year?
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
So we don't know anything.
They're going to, a few weeks before TBT, snap their fingers and have an incredible roster again because that's how they roll.
Okay, as long as we don't match up with Joe Johnson again, I'm cool with whatever.
Well, talk about having, Joey's saying Sideline Cancer has their pick of whoever. Talk about having your pick of whoever is overseas elite, who they can if you've been outside of America, you're eligible to be
on. They have Joe Johnson, who's not eligible for overseas elite.
Well, yeah, but he was outside of America earlier this year. You don't have to play overseas. You just have to.
Yeah, that was after TBT.
I'm sure he's been out of the country before. Come on.
All I'm saying is if ISO Joe is tuned in to Inside the TBT, he has a roster spot on Heard That. We went viral last year on ESPN. We had a lot of fun. He saw our style of play. He saw us beat the money team. I think we have a lot to offer ISO Joe if he finds himself a free agent this summer.
That's like a reverse Kevin Durant situation. Go to the team you beat. I respect it. If ISO Joe goes to Heard That, I think you guys become instant top tier contenders if you aren't already. So,
I mean, salary cap wise, we don't have that much to offer, but we could figure it out.
John, I'm gonna tweet out right after this, so you got to be on your phone and ready to retweet.
I'll be ready to go, man. Odd'll probably be on there too sometime, so be ready for Odd to be around.
Do you have any? And we're probably going to talk to you about. Let's see, we got a few more, 75 more times before the first Heard That game tips off. But do you have any last – pretend we're not hearing from you until after your first game. What are your last words right now?
Last words are Heard That's coming for the money this year, man. We were close last year. We showed the world a glimpse of what we bring to the table. I think we're getting better this offseason with our new pickups. And we can't wait to lace them up again.
You ready for this? This is the tagline you need to say. Last year we
Here
came
we
for the
go.
money. Last year we came for the money team. This year we come for the money bags.
That's deep. That's powerful.
And then you end it with a "heard that?" ?
Oh, but no, come on, man. I thought we were done with that. I thought we were past that.
No.
Heard that?
Now it's like, did you heard that?
I like that one. I think that's the one we have to go with.
I
Right.
almost think you guys should change your name on Twitter to "Did you heard that?" That is so funny. That's so funny.
Ott suggested I've got a herd on, but I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna go with that.
Wow, that is good. That is good.
Oh, all right. Well, on that note, it's been a pleasure
let you
as
go.
always, my friend.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Let's go, fellas.
After seeing you in that jersey, after getting pumped up, I got a hurt on right now, and I'm pumped for TBT.
Yes.
I'm pumped for TBT.
Let's go, man.
TBT
Let's
2021.
go.
All right, we got to stop having you and your brother on because we're just showing the bias way too much.
High level content, man.
All right, thanks, man.
We
Talk
love it,
soon.
man.
All right, guys.
Take care.